2 Trump cabinet confirmation hearings are scheduled for Tuesday, 5 more on Wednesday. Among them, Senator Jeff Sessions for Attorney General, Betsy DeVos for Education, Mike Pompeo at CIA, Rex Tillerson for Secretary of State, and Elaine Chao for Transportation. Sessions, Tillerson, and DeVos are expected to be the most contentious, but Democrats changed the rules when they controlled the Senate. Now, nominees only need a simple majority to gain Senate approval. Democrats want to slow down the process because background checks have yet to be completed on most of Trump's cabinet picks. Republicans argue Donald Trump has the right to have most of his cabinet picks in place by the time he comes into office. However, the director of the U.S. Office of Government Ethics says the fast pace of the hearings is placing undue pressure on investigators who are reviewing the background of the nominees. No more than when Obama first came into office, says Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. The Senate approved 7 Obama picks the first day of Mr. Obama's presidency. We didn't like most of them either, said McConnell, but he won the election.
All of these little procedural complaints are related to their frustration at having not only lost the White House, but having lost the Senate. I understand that, but we need to sort of grow up here and get past that.
And in their final days in office, both the president and vice president made some last-minute digs against Trump. Vice President Joe Biden said the president-elect needs to grow up and stop tweeting inflammatory statements. And President Obama suggested the same in a final interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos. Mr. Obama said Trump needs to learn the difference between campaigning and governing.
As soon as you walk into this office after you've been sworn in, you're now in charge of the largest organization on earth. You can't manage it the way you would manage a family business.
The president also says he thinks his signature law, Obamacare, will survive, though he admits it may be called something else.
My hope is that the president-elect, members of Congress from both parties, look at where have we objectively made progress, where things are working better. Don't undo things just because I did them.
And Friday, after an intelligence briefing on Russian hacking, the president-elect admitted Russia, China, and others are consistently trying to hack a number of U.S. institutions. He responded to intelligence agency findings that Russian President Putin ordered the hack of the DNC computers, saying there was absolutely no effect on the outcome of the election. While many members of Congress have expressed concern over the vulnerability of the United States to foreign computer hacks, many express doubts and say there's little substance to the intelligence reports. Among the skeptics is former CIA Director Michael Hayden, who said he had a sense of disappointment about a lack of specifics after reading the intelligence report. Regardless, even those who believe the U.S. intelligence findings on Russian hacking fell short. There's growing consensus throughout Washington that the government and U.S. corporations need to beef up anti-hacking cybersecurity efforts. Gary Lane, CBN News.